Hello everyone,
Howdy.
and welcome back to the smoke room.
Mm-hmm.
We're nowhere near the smoke room.
No, we're not even a little bit.
No.
You know, we don't spend a lot of time in the smoke room, do we?
No.
Really doesn't feel like it.
I had a thought, and what if there's like another version of Smoke Room? Everyone gets really excited, and they start playing it, and it's just a bunch of dudes smoking in a room, and that's it.
How hot are the guys?
Not.
Like mid.
That's enough for this community.
Take what they can get, right?
Yeah.
The Smoke Room.
No. Look, I can't.
It's a room you smoke, right?
Yeah. Look, I can't wait for the Hollywood adaptation.
You smoke
of
dick?
The smoke room.
Oh man, so who's playing? Who's playing who? Who's playing who in the Hollywood adaptation?
Who's Chris Pratt playing?
Oh fuck.
I know Timothy
Murdoch.
Chalamet will be Cliff.
Yeah, he is Cliff. Timothy Chalamet is Cliff.
Chris Pratt is Murdoch.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh man.
No. Chris.
Ouch.
No, Chris Pratt. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt
Yeah.
could play. I feel like he would play. I feel like he would want to play Ben. He's Benny. Benny boy.
Benny boy. No.
You like Benny too much.
Yeah, I'm not letting him touch Benny. I'm the one that's gonna touch
So
Benny.
Murdoch it is.
Oh my god. He could be one of the lizard twins.
I guess he could. I wouldn't want that, but you
No.
know, I feel like it's like you don't want him to be anyone.
I know. Do we have to cast him?
It's a modern movie. We can't have a modern film without Chris Pratt.
God damn it.
He's Mario. He's Garfield.
He is. It's so
He
upsetting.
sure is.
It's so upsetting.
Who else?
He's that guy from Parks and Recs,
So-
I think.
So, like, do you
It was his
want
big
all,
thing.
like, the Chris's in this?
Do we want to cast all the
We
Chris's?
could do the Hollywood Chris's.
All the
How many
Hollywood
curses are there? There's like
Pratt,
10,
There's
right?
Pine,
Pratt, Pine.
Hemsworth, and
That man doesn't have a real career, though. Chris Hemsworth?
not really.
That man doesn't have a career.
He's just Thor.
He did kind of, like...
He tried for like a few years.
Like, he peaked at, like, around Thor Ragnarok and stuff like that, and now I barely see the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
I
I
don't blame
can't-
if he's marveled out, like, Jesus Christ.
I can't think of anyone who could do Nick well.
No, there's not a
Who's the
Curse.
other Chris again that I always... Evans!
Chris
Yeah,
There
Evans.
we go. Yeah.
I couldn't think of it either, honestly.
Yeah, the Human Torch.
Yeah.
Most known role.
Chris Evans would be Murdoch.
Is he evergreen enough?
Yeah, I think so.
I see.
Timothy Chalamet is Cliff. William, since it's Hollywood, would probably Dwayne Johnson.
We can get Dwayne the Rock Johnson to play William.
Or Terry Crews. He's also big.
Yes!
Okay, I'm more like Terry Crews.
I like Terry Crews.
I think I would prefer that.
Okay. We might just have the CG in, like Nick.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we gotta have an AI character.
No.
No, yeah.
What do you think, audience? Who would play who in the Smoke Room Hollywood adaptation?
Who's your favorite? Who's Mandy Moore playing?
Oh fuck.
Ooh!
Probably Blythe, but she's too old.
Oh, I was thinking Cynthia.
Yeah. I could see that.
We can get Meryl Streep to play Dora.
Yo. or Lily Thompson would be great as well as Madame Dora. Oh fuck.
I always feel like Meryl Streep makes for a really good anime villain.
Facts.
Like, I could just cast her as an anime villain, and it'd be
You
fine.
know who wants to be an anime villain? Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wants to be a One Piece villain. No, for real!
I probably.
forgot which
oh
character
god,
it was in
the
the
skinny
interview.
girl, the woman that ate like the skinny fruit.
Oh yeah.
That could be Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty easily, I think.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I feel like she would want to be
What, Big Mom?
no the well, not as a villain, but just as a character.
Yeah.
She would probably want to be especially because of her age now. She'd want to be the doctor from Drum
Oh,
Island.
yeah.
I feel like she'd really want to do that.
No.
I think she likes Chopper.
Who doesn't like
Yeah, I
Chopper?
think she said in an
She
interview really
mentioned
likes
specifically Tony Chopper in an interview.
Chopper. Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Back when we could like Chopper.
Yeah.
Before his design went to fucking dog shit.
He also got replaced as the doctor.
Yeah, right. What the fuck is up with
Because
that?
Law's the main doctor of the show.
He's a surgeon. He's not a doctor.
Yeah, but whenever they're like, oh, we need metal clade right now, it's Law the one that shows up and
Yeah.
goes, scalpel!
Yeah, like, what is Chopper's role anymore?
To be the mascot. He sells plushies. Lots and lots of plushies.
I mean, true.
You need to have
My
fun,
question
marketable character.
is why is Frankie still around?
That's true. What does he even do?
Mhm.
They brought him on as the ship's mechanic. Right?
Yeah, and he was kind of like the quote unquote muscle of the team, but it's like, bitch, you don't even fight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we really see how well that went with what happened to the Going Merry, huh?
Yeah,
Good job, Frankie.
yeah, right.
Bottom of the ocean. Sorry. See ya. See ya, kid. If I had to get-
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personal, kid. If I had to get
I
rid
feel
of
like
it,
Frankie's just here because he got his balls grabbed by Robin
probably.
and crushed.
Mm.
It is what it is. It is
Shameful.
what it is. Okay, we're here at a spring. We're gonna take a bath.
Oh, we're taking a bath with Clifford.
with Clifford.
Yeah, we said no to Mr. Murdoch.
Yeah.
Mr. Murdoch.
You all can blame Darian.
You know what? Fine.
Take that L.
Wait, me or the audience?
No.
Both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Good. Well, ain't this a sight for sore eyes? I can hardly believe a barren desert like this can harbor a place of such beauty. And we've got it all to ourselves.
Oh yeah, we're like kind of in love with Cliff now, aren't we?
He always has been in this route.
Yeah.
A nice bath between two people.
Yeah.
You know, a nice not homo, totally it's not homosexual, it's bromosexual. Where it's just bros being dudes, being bros. Two guys sitting 5 feet apart in a hot tub because they're not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're about to do, right?
God. Yes. No one can be bothering us for a little while.
Wink.
He turns around, training those bright blue eyes on mine. We walk all the way to the spring hand in hand. The rest of the group probably thinks we're gone to get cleaned up, but both of us know why we really came here. I can smell it on him. Smell it on me. Rarely goes so long without, and it's showing. So we stop pretending. It only takes a moment before his muzzle's on mine again. This kiss is sloppier, more hurried, and his small hands claw at the strap of my overalls.
His hands claw.
Yeah. I toss his hat to the ground and unbutton his shirt. Okay, we'll just skip all of this. We'll see you after the edit, everyone.
Okay, after the edit, bye.
Hello.
Are we back?
Back? Maybe?
We made it.
Wow.
That was hot and
Sex or
steamy.
no sex happened?
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, the
They
people.
just took a boring bath.
Yeah, we had to soak and get clean, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
It was very lovely.
Sure.
No gay sex.
Got the nice scented
Absolutely
candles
not.
out.
The nice scented. They lit the tree because it's just nice pine.
Dude, do you
scent.
ever sit there in the bath with scented candles, a bowl of fruit next to you, and you're just like, I'm gonna have a lovely next 2 hours?
No, I don't take
Me.
baths. I'm too big to fit in baths.
Yeah?
It's not comfortable.
We're gonna
Yeah.
find a big tub.
It's not comfortable, and the water does not stay warm.
Then just refill it.
No.
The trick is to get it scalding.
Yeah,
No.
right?
Yes.
I don't want to cook. I want to just.
You'll
be
only
warm.
cook for like the first 20 minutes.
It's so nice. I love when my skin is just bright
Glowing
red.
red. Become a red beacon.
It's the best.
No, I don't take baths.
Uh-huh.
I don't have access to baths that are big enough for me.
No, you do. No, you
What?
do.
We're gonna find one.
You get one of those like plastic kiddie pools.
Oh, go make just a big kiddie pool.
Yeah,
Hot tub.
yeah.
See, I'd rather
And
just have a hot tub.
And
Right?
just fill it with hot water.
I'd just rather have a hot tub. Who needs a bath? I don't know how to take a hot tub.
They're like the same thing.
Yeah, but once outside.
Kind of, except
get
one
an
has
indoor
like
one.
a shit ton of chlorine in it.
Yeah, well, you can just get like a hot tub, bathtub thing.
Also, I never feel
True.
clean after being in a hot tub. Actually,
yeah, I
worse.
don't. Yeah,
True.
Do be this way.
But no.
No.
It sounds lovely. I'll take your word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Not something I do right now.
We
Okay,
will find
okay.
a big tub.
We'll get
No.
one big.
I want a big tub.
I know. It's going to be very good.
He opens his mouth, eyes not meeting mine. He looks hesitant. It's a lovely night out, isn't it? What's on your mind? I was, just thinking is all. Are you still considering leaving us behind? You know I can't go back to Echo. I know that, Sam. I know. I was merely entertaining an idea. I chuckle. Usually your ideas get us in trouble. Harsh, but true. What's on your mind? I was just picturing us walking down the Batavian countryside together, somewhere no one can see us. Sitting down in the evening, sharing a bottle of wine as we talk. And then I'd take you home and we'd dance and laugh and... It's rather silly of me, I know. It's a nice thought. You think so? Yeah. I laugh. Together we look up at the sky full of stars. It's a beautiful night out. By the time we're clothed and ready to head back, it's a good half hour later. My first a little damp, and the perfume's way too much, but the thought that we were eating me up just hours ago, seems to have quieted down. I'm at ease, relaxed. More mindful of the smells and sights around me. I know it's temporary. The thoughts are gonna come back sooner or later. They're never really gone, and at this point, I'm not sure if they ever will, even if I leave everything behind. For now, though, I don't see the harm in letting myself just enjoy tonight.
Just take a chill pill, bro.
Yeah.
Just
He
chill.
cannot.
This is true. When we get to the camp, it's a fair bit less crowded than it was before we left. Think some folks already went to bed for the night. Though they won't get much sleep with the coyote trying to put his guitar out of its misery. I don't know the first thing about musical instruments, but I know they ain't supposed to sound like that. Our line of thought is interrupted by Murdoch stepping into the light of the fire, looking a bit damp. Oh, Murdoch! He waves at us as Cliff beckons him over. Are Jeb and Avery finishing up? With the washing? Yeah. I suspect they should be coming along back to camp soon.
There you fellas are. Reckon you drowned in the spring with how long you've been gone.
That sort of thing doesn't happen often, I hope.
Only once or twice.
Oh, that's once or twice too many. Well, people fall asleep. You know?
It's too nice and relaxing.
Like I do in the tub.
Drowning
Yeah.
cock.
Yeah, I'm busy drowning in cock.
Yeah. The fox's eyes flash as he sees the coyote strum his guitar and, one of his ears twitch. Whoa there. Well, hello there, Ed. What have you been up to?
Just been plucking away. I swear, this old thing is starting to lose its sound.
It might be a little out of tune. More than a little, I'd say. Could you hand it over? I'll see what I can do.
You play?
I sneak in some practice where I can.
A man after my own heart, I do say. Think you could help a fella out?
Sure, hand it over. Cliff and I watch as Murdoch takes the guitar and proceeds to busy himself with it for the next half hour. Before long, he starts to sound less offensive to my ears, and by the time Avery and Jebediah return, it sounds almost like a real instrument. Murdoch really does have a lot of talents. That'll do the trick.
You fixed her up right quick.
Not a problem. Hopefully she'll treat you better from now on. And our eardrums, too.
Plenty of beer to go around for all of us, and then some.
Not if you keep hogging it. When's the last time you've been sober?
Ah, shut your trap.
The coyote scrambles over to the campfire, as though he couldn't hear her, opening up a crate with bottles, just like the one he was holding. I can smell the booze in the air. He thrusts one into my paw, then raises an eyebrow at Cliff. Oh, I don't! He gets a bottle too.
Mm-hmm.
He stares at it for a moment, studying it, like it's some artifact he's never seen before. It's warm.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I uncock uncork? Uncock, you know.
I uncocks your sex.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I uncork the bottle, a sniffle in the opening. Smells more like piss than beer. I take a sip.
It's piss.
Tastes even worse. Still, a drink's a drink, good enough for me. Terrible. Terrible. Can't with you. Before long, we're all sitting around the campfire. Yiska and Sella talk amongst themselves to the in the Meseta language. Avery interjects occasionally. The elk's got an arm wrapped around Jebediah, the horse leaning on his shoulder. He's reading a book, though his expression is distant, and he hasn't flipped a single page in about half an hour. Cliff's stuck to me like a bad stain all evening. The weasel seems on the verge of falling asleep. Every now and then, he'll yawn loudly, like he's letting me know he's still alive. He looks cute when he does it. Ed and Murdoch seem to have become fast friends, though it might be the booze talking. And then he ran off. Never saw him again. While I wasn't paying attention to Murdoch's story, the coyote's laughter that follows is a lot harder to ignore. It gets more grating every time.
You've got to be shitting me. You sure know how to spin a tale.
Well, when you work in the general store long enough, you hear enough stories for all sorts of people.
Stories liking too.
Some good ones. Mostly bad ones. And some odd ones.
So what's your oddest?
The fox whistles low and shakes his head. Most of them are bizarre or incoherent. There are the usual stories about witches who climb onto your back and make you do wicked deeds well into the midnight hour. Then there are stories where every egg in a chicken coop will have bloody chickens in them despite the rooster being separated. Although, a few of the stories about the train tracks heading through Echo unnerve me. The fox's paws jitter a bit, as if he wishes there were something in it to fiddle with. Then it goes still. But as far as where on earth is this going kind of tale? Well, I don't really get this one, but I'll share it all the same. The story goes, you have to be all alone in the middle of the desert, when the sun is hottest and high in the sky. Cliff stirs next to me, eyes wide open. World of difference compared to the last campfire story Murdoch told him. You have no map, no water skins, no food, no nothing.
Nothing but the clothes on your back, yeah?
Murdoch cocks an eyebrow. That was the specific phrasing. You heard this one too, then?
Keep going.
Well, that's what comes next is that if you make it until dark without having a heat stroke, you'll get a crystal clear vision of the night sky. You'll be so close to death that you can see the light of the stars that once were there, which had long been snuffed out. And if you say hello to each and every one, then if you did it right, you'll fall fast asleep. When you wake up, if you did it right, you'll see a red sky above you, and you have to search around a little more. And if you walk straight ahead without turning back once, you'll find a pole logged in the sand. And tied to the top of the pole, there's a red sack. If you open it, the thing you need most will be inside of it. Money, the affection of an unacquitted love, a good health, and a long life. You name it. How's a truth like long life supposed to be in a sack? I presume that it just happens and there's nothing there. But it's a lie, and it's not like the original storyteller thought that through. Okay, Fox. But finding something like that sounds pretty good right now. The thin coyote whistles and slaps his shin.
Damn, you got that one nearly down nearly word for word.
Why? Why do you look so pleased with that? Are you the person who made it up? No, but we know who did. Makes sense to me. Word of mouth must travel pretty quickly down these roads.
But usually the words get a little mixed up. Like, you hear the sack is blue, or there's a feather attached or something.
True enough. Maybe I heard it from the source.
If you did, he must have hated you.
That would surprise me. I just presumed it was a joke told to pass the time. I can't imagine anybody going off to do those things unless you're kids.
Nah, Larry's used that story to try and get people killed.
Sure has. I can guarantee it worked a couple of times too. Oh.
Oops.
Excuse me?
Fucked up, ain't it? The gold in these hills never did tend to attract the best and brightest. Most of the people who started coming around here nearly 50 years ago just wanted to make some money and make it quick. Still lots of them. Larry hates those types. Especially if they're immigrants.
I doubt he thought I was foreign, considering my accent. The coyote strokes his wiry whiskers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
True. But you are a ginger. You've got that sly emerald look about you, if you catch my drift.
Yes, I think I do. Murdoch's tone becomes considerably more formal.
My point, more or less, is that most of these fun little bedtime stories ain't just for fun. Everything comes from somewhere, don't it?
The fox just looks into the fire. Oh, I'm not surprised, really. There's a bit of fang in his smile as his face glows in the light of the embers. What other sorts of stories have you heard recently, then? He takes a swig from his bottle. I'm surprised it isn't empty yet by this point.
When you've been traveling to and from Echo as long as I have, you hear people talk about all sorts of things. Of course, most of them are all just tall tales meant to scare folks out of causing trouble, doing shit they're not supposed to do. But there's usually a truth to them. People around these parts, around Echo, have seen everything.
Such as?
Things and People going missing, doors not leading to where they're supposed to, voices whispering in the night.
He wipes his muzzle with his sleeve, eyes darting around the fire as if waiting for any of us to start asking questions at any moment.
Impossible creatures appearing out of thin air. Folks say that the land itself is cursed, abandoned by God and the devil alike. That no man was ever supposed to be there. And when man ignores those warnings, does not listen, the land itself will drive him to the brink of sanity. Unable to trust, unable to recognize the faces of his brothers and sisters. Death follows you there, yours or someone else's.
I feel a shiver run down my back, and just like the one I felt when Gad unfurled the map in front of us. What was it you said about creatures? We've seen a creature, too.
What did it look like?
I saw a man with rotten, single flesh hanging from his bones, gasping for air. My friend here. He points to Yiska, the bear staring into the fire, the hand holding his bottle of beer trembling a little when he turns our eyes on him. Says he saw a snake the size of a tree. Huh, okay. The bear swallows.
I was scared. And then it took Shyla.
He looked at his feet, muttering something under his breath. We all saw different things too. Your friends mentioned. It was more like a rat than anything. For me, it was a fox.
I saw him.
He clears his throat.
I saw my...
The stallion looks warily at the coyote before stopping himself.
My old associate. Well, I saw it was wearing his skin, his fur, and it talked like him, but it wasn't.
Oh.
It talked to you? The horse casts his eyes aside.
I wasn't going to mention it when we talked at Avery's folks. You can't talk about death. Dead people in them.
He shakes his head and takes a swig of water. I find my eyes drawn to Cliff as an eerie feeling takes hold. What did it say?
There was nothing you could have done. I know that, Ave. I knew it wasn't him, but I wasn't entirely truthful either.
About the mud skipper? The elk shakes his head, a somber expression appearing on his face.
My parents would not have let us stay if I had spoken the truth.
He inhales deeply, his glasses lit up up a little in the dim glow of the fire.
I saw my sister.
Jebediah takes his head of Avery's shoulder, turning to so fast his hat almost falls off his head.
I think it's supposed to be said head off. Takes his head off.
Well, it says of, so
It does.
I guess we're just going with that.
I know. You gotta be shitting me. I wish I was.
Your sister.
Her name was Enola. She was 10 years younger than I was. She'd have been around 30 now if she were still alive.
What happened to her?
One day, the men from the government came to our home and took her away. She died there at the school, away from her mother and father and me. Every Methodist child was to be taught at a boarding school in the settlement. That is what they decided upon.
Why?
To eat your people's food, learn their stories, sing their songs, praise their God. I had moved to Jeb's family ranch by then, but my parents told me what happened. She went into that school building healthy and happy and came back out in a shroud. My father wanted her body so he could bury her properly, but he was turned away. They had guns. I tried to take it up with the state capitol, but they probably already knew and didn't care. Most of what happens in that place isn't really a secret.
That's... He opens his mouth to speak, but in the end he goes quiet. Awful, and not surprising.
Scary stories are all well and good, but real things happening in the world every day are usually worse. It's the first time I've thought about her in a long while, to be honest. To think some spirit would be wearing her face.
Well, something. We still have no idea what we actually saw. I have a speculation, but it might be far-fetched.
Far-fetched?
Stop. Well, which would it be? Have you ever heard of dancing mania?
Ooh, we're actually learning about the mania. Sorta.
Well, this is a different dance. This is a different mania.
Oh, this is the Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
The mania that swept the U.S. in the 90s.
Yeah. Everyone loves Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution. D-D-R.
Man, some of those songs were pretty good, though.
They were so fire, dude. Oh my god. I listened to them past tense.
Yeah.
Of my own volition.
I forget which game had it, but I really liked that one of them had "You're Not Here" from Silent Hill 3. I was like, oh, 10 out of 10.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Love to see it. Very
Man.
good, very good.
I really want to get a new dance pad.
Oh my god. I can't say I have. The others, save for Avery, shake their heads as well. It's quite a fascinating phenomenon, really. A long time ago, back in Europa, in the Middle Ages. This isn't going to be some sort of fairy tale, is it? The weasel raises a hand. Let me finish. As I was saying, there were mysterious outbreaks of groups of people, numbering in the thousands, all breaking out in dance and song, as if possessed. It spread from person to person. Nobody knew if it was a disease or something beyond our comprehension. Victims would hallucinate, convulse. They'd continue dancing until they collapsed of fatigue. Some did not survive. That all actually happened. It did, yes. Prove it. Show me the vine.
Prove it.
I need to see a TikTok proof of these events happening.
So dumb.
Where's the Insta story? Where's things? All we have is diaries and hearsay.
True.
I'm sure thousands of people forged that. It's fine.
I would think so.
Yeah. More modern theories suggest that victims suffered from an altered state of mind, the world's first case of mass hysteria.
Dun 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 dun.
Humans just be wildin', man.
Really?
It's the stinger for mass hysteria.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thing from Danganronpa? The worst, most tragic, most awful event in human history? It was something.
God.
It was something like that.
Yeah, it had to be. The worstest, most awful, tragic event in human history.
And they would always word it the same way every time.
Yeah, something.
And it was just long and amazing. And then Juko walked out and was like, "I'm taking over the world with memes." And I'm like, "Now wait a minute, Junko. Now wait a minute.
I kind of love her.
We love you. You're amazing. Absolute queen. Slay all of
bitch,
that.
serve.
She deserves the world."
It's kind of true, though, huh?
Unfortunately, there's a different girl in Danganronpa that deserves the world more, and her name was Chiaki.
Oh my god.
And because she's just the best.
Fucking
she's just...
the ultimate Chiaki apologist.
Everyone loves Chiaki. It's like my most normie opinion.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of
my... Are you thinking of Chihiro?
Sayaka.
Oh, Sayaka?
Right? Was her name Sayaka, the blue-haired girl? I'm not thinking of
Blue-haired
Sayaka
girl.
from... I'm not thinking of Sayaka
Oh,
from Madoka.
yeah. Sayaka. Yeah.
Was
The
it-
girl who that dies right at the start.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Who's like a bitch.
Yeah.
But she's like a bitch behind your back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were meaning her.
No. Chihiro's the ultimate gamer.
Yeah, the ultimate gamer with the cute jacket.
Yeah, she's super cute. Oh my god.
She's pretty good. She does deserve the world.
She deserves the world. I would give her the world.
Yeah, facts. She's great. Yeah, took me a second to remember. I haven't Danganronpa in a long time.
Man, when what's it called? The anime started up for Danganronpa 3.
Yeah.
The stinger at the end of episode 1 of Despair Side, I was like, I'm gonna cry. When Hajime walks up to the fountain and Chiaki bumps into him, I'm like, oh my god, it's real. It's just, we're in the best timeline, and you get to the final episode, and you're like, we're in the worst timeline.
There was no way that show was going to be good.
No, that show's kind of ass.
There was, in no universe was the Danganronpa anime going to be good.
I love how it being bad is the joke.
Yeah, right?
It gets so meta, and like, no, we made a mediocre anime on purpose. And I'm like, I don't believe you, but I want to believe you.
Guys, trust me, it's part of the joke.
Like, when you get to V3 and it becomes part of the joke, I'm like, I don't know if it was always meant to be this way, but
overall, the important part is, does it land?
Yeah, the anime does not.
No.
Video
games?
Yeah. I like the OVA for the anime, though. It's about Nagito.
Yeah. Of course.
It's about Nagito just doing Nagito things.
Mr. did nothing wrong, Nagito.
He's done nothing wrong.
He is kind of blameless,
die on the hill that Hajime did everything wrong, actually.
Yes.
Nagito did nothing.
Period.
Wrong.
Period.
I say this as a person who's like, Chiaki's my favorite Danganronpa character.
Again, normie opinions. It's the one thing you have normie opinion on. And you know what?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, you have like second best girl, Chihiro. Yeah.
I kind of like main boy's first game main boy's sister from Ultra Despair Girls.
I can't remember her name.
I can't either.
Yeah, she's the Ultra Despair Girls girl.
Yeah. She's pretty cute though.
Yo, weren't you an Aoi man from the first game?
I mean, I liked her, but I didn't stand Aoi. Like, Aoi's the basic choice.
She's so basic.
She's the basic choice, you know?
I don't know how people go out of Danganronpa on the first one and be like, Aoi's my favorite girl.
Like, don't get me wrong. I can appreciate a busty, sporty girl, you know?
Come on, we all know Sakura was the best.
Sakura was so good. Now that's a sporty girl.
I love how they're like, okay, Sakura, you're gonna look at her, and you're gonna be like, this is a walking stereotype. She's the best character.
She's the best, dude. Dude. Fuck.
She's the Persona 4 character that when you get Social Link rank 1, she's like, I will die for you.
Yeah, immediately. Period. Because then she kind of had like a little like relationship with who she like kind of like guardian
with
over
Aoi.
Okay.
Her and Aoi were, because they were the sporty girls.
Okay.
So they were just best friends.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, they were great. Pretty good.
Yeah, see, Aoi was fine, right?
Yeah.
Not the end all be all. Not my favorite, but like,
where are we sitting on Byakuya Togami?
If he doesn't open his mouth, then I'm good.
I kind of like Byakuya. I'm one of those guys.
But he just says stuff.
He says things and I'm like, say it harder.
Because it's like, you can't even tell him he's wrong, right? You know?
He's too powerful.
Like,
he's flexing.
He's smug and he's right and he fucking knows it, and that's the worst. Just stand there.
I love that he is one of the most unlikable characters in the first Danganronpa game, and that's why he survives.
Yeah.
Is because no one wants to interact with him, so no one goes to kill him.
Yep.
And I kind of love that conceptually.
And he just...
It's the same with the Oracle guy, where he's so stupid.
Yeah.
No one wants to kill him because he's a get-out-of-jail-free card during the trials. you will trick him.
Mm.
Like, that's something that I find really funny, is at the end of the first Danganronpa, you have all of the idiot characters left and all of the pompous assholes that no one wants to interact with.
Yep.
This is your final party, everyone. Make
Sorry,
it work.
guys. Sorry.
I like that gimmick a lot. It does make the ending feel kind of bad because it's all the unlikable characters, but at the same time, I'm like, I like this gimmick though.
Because like you very much likely would have lost the character you liked. Because
No.
we do lose Sakura, right? She dies in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She dies in the Ashitano Joe pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the one. You know the one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All anime fans know that pose, even if they don't know what Ashitano Joe is.
Yeah, you know it. Trust me.
So let me get this straight. Are you saying it's some sort of hallucination that we're all experiencing together? That we're all going insane?
But nobody has convulsion symptoms.
But there could be some similar disease. Like I said, it's a speculation. I'm not entirely certain, but what I am certain of is that we've been experiencing things that don't seem natural in the least. The forest changed all around us. We witnessed our worst fears and regrets quite literally come to life right before our eyes. How else would you explain these things? Surely you don't believe the land is actually cursed?
I mean...
There is no proof that the land is cursed. It's fine. Something comes to mind. Couple. I don't know if what Cliff's saying is true, if what Ed's saying is true, but I do know there's something seriously wrong with Echo, either way. Curses or not. The circle.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Remember what we saw at the Hogan? Right, the map. It's clear to me that Avery's family line had some idea about it. Maybe some of the other Meseta might as well. At least enough to stay away from Echo. With an entire forest between them. I just hope whatever it is didn't follow us all the way out here. The silence between us that follows is so stifling. Stifling?
Stifling.
Stifling. That the sound of the crickets becomes deafening by comparison. The coyote sits at the other side of the fire, clears his throat. At this point, it's clear he's had more than a few too many drinks, but none of us are in any mood to make a fuss about it.
Seems like you boys been through a lot.
Cliff nods somberly. The distant look he had in his eyes when we were at our old campsite comes back for a moment. I've seen more strange things over the past 2 days than I've seen in a lifetime.
Sounds like you've earned a little rest then.
I'm inclined to agree.
How's about a little song and dance to lighten the mood?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think we'll end the part here.
Okie
I think that
dokie.
sounds fine.
Okay.
So we'll see you around, everyone.